We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have
El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007. Juan Manuel Márquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Dinamita comes right at you relentlessly. He's never been in a boring fight.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Márquez.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfectly timed uppercut. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Swing and miss with that hook. The right hook can't miss. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the left hook. Missing with that right hook. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Through the hook, didn't land. They both want the knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. And there's the bell to start round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Left hook just missed. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This can be so frustrating. I mean, there's such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Nope, that hook won't score. Hold it right there. The Venezuelan is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You've got to believe that both of these corners are telling their fighters they have to win every round going forward.
I have absolutely no idea which way this is going.
Let's get it started in round 3. Johnny, I don't know about you, but I have no clue who's winning this round.
I cannot wait to see what happens this round. I'm stoked. I'm supposed to know this sport. I have no idea which way it's going to go. What are you saying, Todd?
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Swing and a miss with the hook. That jab won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
There's the bell for round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Back and forth they go. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that hook. Insane action. Hold it right there. This could be the end. No, we don't see a knockdown.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those cut areas over the eyebrows, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Just avoids the left uppercut. We call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tried to score with a jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Good whiff with the right hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it? Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again.
And that'll do it. Linares is down. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get it.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Márquez. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their... There's the bell for round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nope, that jab is not gonna score. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he scores with the counter. think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That hook was off target. Straight right, just, oh, Linares goes to the canvas. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.